Hey everyone, Terry Harrington here from Remembrance Photography by Terry with Photo Tip Friday. Today we're talking about ISO sensitivity. Do you remember when we used to have to go and buy film for our cameras and there was a number on the film like 100, 200, 400? Well, that was the film's ISO. Well, our digital camera has an ISO as well. I have a Nikon. In my menu is where I can adjust my ISO. If you're a Canon user, you're going to find that it will be adjusted on the top of your camera with a button that you need to push. Now, ISO is defined as how much light is let into your camera. So a lower ISO equals less light. A higher ISO equals more light. So if you want to take a photo, say outside, you're taking photos of flowers and trees and whatever, you want to use a lower ISO because you've got enough light around you as it is. Now if you're taking photos inside where there isn't as much natural light, you want to have a higher ISO, maybe 800 or even higher. Now my camera can go up to 3200, but there's many cameras that go a lot higher than that. So it just depends upon your camera. But one thing you want to remember, if you have an older camera, you want to be careful because the higher the ISO, sometimes your photos can become more grainy. Now the newer cameras have found ways of trying to deal with that to make them less grainy, that you can use a high ISO and it doesn't affect your photo at all. But some of the older cameras don't have that in it, so just be careful. But don't be scared to use it. Have fun with it, practice with it, try different levels of your ISO and see what you like, what works best for you. Next week, I'm going to talk about shooting in RAW versus JPEG. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, tune in and I will tell you more about it because there is a difference and it can be a big difference depending upon what you're using your photos for. So until next week, practice, 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 have fun, and happy